Go Raiders! Today is December 9th, 2020, and it's an A Day. There will be a saga meeting after school today. Please email Mr. Ketzner for the meeting information. Attention Salsa Club members. There will be a meeting today after school at 2:25. We will be discussing the gift drive. Thanks, Senora V. Ni hao. The Chinese Club will have a brief meeting tomorrow at 2:25. See you at the Google Meet. Attention students. The Care for Kids Club will be holding a general meeting this Friday, December 11th at 2:25. Come join us.
Attention students, do faith and science work against each other? Come to Bible Club on Wednesday at 2:30 p.m. as we discuss this long-standing question. All are welcome. Go to meet.google.com and the code is SPF Bible Club. Hope to see you there. There are many children who don't have access to the same luxuries we have on Christmas. For this volunteer opportunity, you will be able to put a smile on a child's face by donating a gift to someone in need at the Ozanam Homeless Shelter. You will buy a gift that is age appropriate for the person you are assigned, wrap it up, write their name on it and age, and drop it off at the high school.
It's great to hear those daily reminders and updates. Now we're going to tune into some interviews.
I'm Maddie Starosa, and I'm here with senior basketball players Ryan Wall and Kira Worthy. So usually basketball season would start in late November, early December. How has COVID changed the start of the season?
Well, our season was pushed back. Originally, it was pushed back to the beginning of December, but now it's been pushed back to about the middle of January. So I think tryouts are supposed to be around January 11th, and then games are supposed to start January 26th. So everyone's kind of been practicing on their own, but that's kind of the only prep that we've been able to do for the season.
How do you feel about having the season pushed back?
It definitely stinks because I know myself and other members of the team are all looking forward to being able to play as soon as possible. But I think in the long run it makes sense because I want to be able to have the longest, best season that we could have. And if that means pushing it back a little bit, then I guess I'm okay with that.
With us, along with 4 other seniors, what does having a final season mean to you, especially under the circumstances of the pandemic?
Well, I was on varsity since my freshman year, and this will be my second year as a captain, so it'll be my last year to play on this team, and I've been playing with this group of girls for a really long time. And I don't really have any intention on playing basketball in college, so this is kind of like my last organized and competitive way to play. So I'm just hoping that even though it was pushed back, we can have, as long as everyone's safe and we kind of take the precautions, I think it would mean a lot for the seniors if we could have a last season as a last time together.
Yeah, like Ryan said, none of us are playing in college, so this is kind of our last chance to play.
What are some changes we'll see if and when the season does start to abide by the COVID restrictions?
Well, I know the team itself, we're going to work really hard to quarantine together and to wear masks and stay away from people so that we don't bring COVID to our own team.
Also, besides the team, when it comes to general regulations, I don't know if they'll be having fans. If we're playing indoors, I don't know if they'll be having fans or the cheerleaders or anything like that. It will just be the 2 teams playing against each other, and then we will leave. So you kind of miss that aspect. I mean, we never have many fans anyway, but
I mean,
the parents and stuff won't be able to watch.
Yeah. Okay. If the season does happen, are there any key players that we should be looking out for?
Yeah, I'll answer that. Definitely Miss Ryan Wall, our senior captain,
Sure.
point guard. Some of our other starters are Miss Ashley.
Ashley DeFrancesco is a really good forward, and she's really good under the basket. Also, Emily Frisha, she's pretty good on defense and on offense when it comes to actually covering both sides of the court on offense and defense. In the center, we'll probably have Allie Murphy. She's really strong in the paint, so it's really nice to have a presence there because the past couple years we haven't really had a center that's been ready to play. We have a bunch of girls coming in this year. I think that they're all going to be really conditioned and ready. So, I mean, while there are a few key players, I think everyone's going to be really strong this season.
Also, I think it's definitely important to keep an eye out for Raider News' very own Madison Ann.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Keep an eye out.
Of course. And one last thing, or what is one thing you hope for or excited for your last season of basketball?
I'm just excited.
Go ahead.
I didn't get to play at all last year because I got injured. So I'm just excited to be able to play again and just get on the court and have fun with my gals, with my team.
Yeah, I think I'm excited to play. That's probably the thing that I'm looking forward to the most is just being on the court, but also this year in particular, we have a really close-knit group, so I think it's gonna make practices and losses a little less painful, and I think it'll be a lot more fun than it has been prior years when we had some cliques on the team. I don't think we'll have that this year.
Yes, agreed.
Okay, thank you, Ryan and Kira, for this interview.
Thanks, girls. It's so exciting to hear about the upcoming season. Now let's take a look at another interview with some SPF alumni and their college experiences.
I'm Lauren,
And I'm Cadence.
and today we'll be meeting with some graduates from SPFHS to hear about their college experience. So if you guys just want to say your name and what school you go to.
I'm Emily, and I'm a freshman at Penn State.
I'm Justin, and I'm a sophomore at University of South Carolina.
Okay, so what made you choose to decide on the college or go to the college you go to now?
I always knew that I never wanted to stay in New Jersey, but I wanted to go somewhere that was close far. So Penn State is 4 hours away from here, so it's kind of a good distance because I can get home by car if I need to, but it's not close, super close to home.
Yeah, I had the same thoughts, but I did not want to stay too close to home. And even that means a 10.5-hour drive home, I'll do it. But for me, the thing about, I didn't think I'd go south, but when I got here, I only applied to 2 Southern schools. And Southern hospitality is no joke, and I realized that when I got here. It was just the welcoming nature, and I could just see myself here. Plus, it was the distance I wanted to be away from home, so I really loved it.
So by both of your responses, I'm guessing you're very happy that you went out of state and didn't stay in state.
Yes, I'm very happy with my decision.
Absolutely.
So, when you were looking into the schools, obviously there were things that stuck out, but is there something that's your new favorite thing that you wouldn't have expected about the college when you were applying?
Well, see, I've only been there with Corona. Justin's been at South Carolina when Corona wasn't a thing. But still, the atmosphere there is insane. I knew it was very friendly and very school spirited, but when you're actually there, it's a whole different experience. I love it. Everyone just feels at home. Everyone's so nice. I don't know, just the whole entire atmosphere. Everybody who's there wants to be there. There's no one there that doesn't want to be there.
Right.
Yeah.
That's really good. Cool. Thank you.
Do you have any advice for seniors who are applying and trying to decide where to go?
Well, I know it's hard because you can't see the schools. That was a huge thing because when you're at a school physically, you can picture yourself there, as cliche as that sounds. It's so true. My advice, go where you feel you most see yourself, because there's so many things people might tell you oh, don't go there because blah 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 blah. Don't listen to what other people say. Go where you feel you're gonna most fit in, because that's how you're gonna have the best experience.
Don't choose somewhere because it's safe. Try some, I know the option to transfer is always there, but you don't want to have to do that if you don't have to, if you find the right fit. Like Emily said, definitely don't listen to stereotypes that you hear about the school before you go there yourself. Build your own experience, and just don't be afraid for a big change of pace, because nobody wants to be stuck in high school for the rest of your life. If you consider this your peak in life, you're kidding yourself. So if you find something that's out of your comfort zone that you want to try, take the risk, because it's going to pay off for you in the end.
Thank you guys so much. So that's all today. Thank you guys for watching, and thank you guys for talking with us.
Of course. course. Thanks for having us.
Thank you so much for tuning in this morning. Have a great day, Raiders. Stay safe.